when do you think you will be able to afford your first house?
Maybe 10, 20 years.
How do you feel about that?
Hopeless, I guess.
Yo, what's up, Malaysia? Today we are going to talk about property and we are going to take it to the streets to ask people what they think about it. Is it too expensive or is it cheap? Would they rather buy or rent their first property? What does Malaysians really think about all these houses sitting around? Let's go find out. Wow, the weather's so hot lah. Is it rolling camera? Rolling. Okay. Hi, sorry. Boleh tak ganggu? Saya buat YouTube channel. Can I ask you a question? Thank you very much. So sweet lah. Then you're gonna help me go home early. First question. Would you rather buy or rent a home?
Rent.
Buy
Buy.
a house.
In short term, maybe I nak rent dulu instead of buying.
Oh, that's good. Why?
I don't know, because I think it's a lot of commitment and it's a long life commitment. So for now, I don't think I want to buy yet.
For now, the financial situation, I would say rent first.
Because if you rent, not really worth lah.
If you already pay all the installment or what, you can live until you die. If you buy freehold lah, okay, this is what I think.
Everyone sees it as an investment. It's like the price keep going up and the rental would be about the same in the end.
A lot of people say that if they rent property, they scared they kena halal by their landlord. You tak takut tak?
Tak tahulah. Tak pernah lagi lah. Hopefully tak lah.
Are houses in KL area affordable to you?
Expensive, I think.
Expensive.
Yes.
It's kind of expensive actually, but then looking at a certain area where, it's building up and all, it's still cheap.
Quite okay lah if you don't choose that like city area or what.
Where do you think is a nice place that you can buy that's affordable?
The place I live in, Kuchai Lama.
Yeah, Kuchai Lama, that's a good place, right in the middle of everywhere. Have you bought your first house yet?
No.
So when do you think you will be able to afford your first house?
Maybe 10, 20 years.
So how do you feel about that?
A bit hopeless, I guess.
Don't lah, so sad, don't lah. 2022 has been a challenging year. Market crash and looming recession. But with the right skills and knowledge, you can turn this crash into cash. You know what I mean? Just like Warren Buffett said, when people are fearful, you should be greedy. So join us either on the 10th or 11th of June, where we will share with you how to invest in the stock market and choose the right asset that best fits you. You can find the link in the description below. Now, back to the video. Do you ever hope to buy your own home?
Yes, as soon as possible. But then I'm seeing on financial growth first and also career stability first.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very wise choice. Yeah. Don't simply commit to a property unless you can afford it. If you ever buy your first property, will it be for investment or own stay?
Own stay, definitely own stay.
Investment, I think.
Why investment?
因为物价会一直涨啊，所以我们 investment 比较好啊。
Because I'm not very pro at the investing thing, so I will just buy it for me to live.
Maybe 50-50, like partly living there and renting out the extra rooms.
Oh, that's a very smart way of looking at it, huh? Yeah, so let's say you get 3 rooms and after you rent out 2 rooms, then you stay in 1 room. Maybe you would have already paid for installment, right? One more last question. Do you prefer landed or high-rise property?
Condo
High rise.
Landed 吧。
Landed.
Landed.
because I like high view.
Say we have like facilities and all, and also like, guarded.
比较好哦，又可以养宠物啊，或者是自己的。
I think it's because of past 2 years because of COVID, the traffic in the lifts, because there's a limitation on how many people can get in and out, and there's a lot of limitation on the parking with the guards. Like when friends visiting is a lot more troublesome, I guess.
I like if I ada my own garden and things like that. So I nak landed.
You like gardening, eh?
I don't do gardening, tapi I like. If I have, I would do, I think.
Alright, so you have heard from our fellow Malaysians what they think about property. Now, some think that property are very expensive, while some think that it is cheap as long as you know where to find. Some people also think that they want to buy their first property, while some think that they would like to rent for the rest of their lives, right? That comes down to yourself. If you plan to buy a property, you need to make sure you have the financial affordability to do so. Like, you need to make sure you have the initial payment ready for down payment, stamp duty, legal fees, and even renovation. And also, you need to make sure you have the cash flow to actually pay for your installment for the next next 30 years. However, if you think you want to rent for the rest of your life, that's no shame in it either. Yes, we know that our parents probably told us before that it's always good to actually have your own property, but honestly, it's your life, so you choose yourself, whichever you want. And lastly, one tip that I'll suggest for you guys is actually buying your first property for investment. When you buy your first property to rent it out to people, what happens is that the rental will be able to pay for your installment, therefore allowing you to have extra cash to buy your next home. Like that, then you get one house free. If you like this kind of video where we go down to the streets and ask people what they think about certain investments, do let us know what kind of question you want us to ask people next. By the way, we also made some videos about property investment, so do check it out here. And don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. See you next time.